World War II games just aren't the same anymore. I'm a big lover of the World War II gaming genre, however, every modern day World War II game you see just feels like a cheap knockoff. All the modern day shooters are just cosmetic skins to make the game feel like they're World War II games, but it doesn't really capture the true nostalgia. Newer titles such as Call of Duty Vanguard and even Call of Duty World War II, they seem to lack a true World War II vibe. The multiplayer mechanics are always ruined by hundreds of gun attachments and kill streaks, and the campaigns of these World War II games just seem to be copying classic titles like Medal of Honor. Wait a minute, I just remembered something. Medal of Honor Allied Assault was ahead of its time back when it released in 2002. It was the first video game that I ever played as a child, and the graphics weren't the best due to it running on the Quake engine, but the gameplay and atmosphere was out of this world. It allowed players to experience the Omaha Beach landing and D-Day, and loads of other story-driven missions across the globe that told a compelling narrative without pre-rendered cutscenes, which I think is amazing. Gameplay was challenging, you didn't have regenerative health, friendly NPCs could actually die, making each mission so much more difficult for you to complete. You weren't a super soldier sent from the future, you were just a normal soldier drafted into the war, and Medal of Honor will always be the father of World War II shooters. Unfortunately, Medal of Honor Allied Assault is 20 years old now, and it can't run on any operating system, even using compatibility mode. Well, that was until I got my hands on it. After installing Medal of Honor onto my PC, I got to work researching all over the internet on a way to play this classic game. After days of research and trial and error, I finally found a way. Using a certain DLL file and placing it into the directory of the game, it was able to boot up on Windows 10 and Windows 8 software. There was many graphical bugs in the main menu of the game, but it wasn't too bad, so I was still able to navigate the menu and set up my settings. I tried following PC Gaming Wiki's guide to make the configs different by putting a 1920 by 1080 resolution. However, I realised after playtesting the campaign that high resolutions cause crashes when loading different levels, and sometimes it just causes random crashes in general. So I reset all my game settings, deleted my config file, and proceeded to use the max available settings that the game allowed at the time in 2002. I was able to work around widescreen by using my AMD graphics panel to fit the game resolution to the max, and it worked. It was now like a native 1920 1080p picture, and it was widescreen. So at last, no crashes and widescreen support. For the next few days, I decided to play through the campaigns of not just Medal of Honor Allied Assault, but also Spearhead. The game fix I was using wasn't perfect, it removed all fog from all of the games, making enemies and buildings sometimes pop in due to low draw distance that the games had in 2002, but the fog was a way to hide and disguise low draw distance, and I think it worked pretty well back in 2002, but not to today's standards. But that didn't stop me one bit. This was the first time I played this game in 16 years since I was 5 years of age, and the pure nostalgia of the game kept me going through to the very end. The story and atmosphere of Medal of Honor had me hooked. The difficulty of playing a game with no health regeneration was actually challenging, making every battle seem important, and it also meant I panicked a lot, and I relied on bashing people to death with the butt of my weapon. But for once in my life, I was fully immersed into a game which I haven't been able to play for years. Most of the games I play nowadays, I'll play for multiple hours and get bored, I'll take breaks from them, or even just delete them in general. And I was actually hooked to this game. I went back into a box in my wardrobe, dug out my box again, and found Medal of Honor Breakthrough lying at the bottom. And that was the third expansion pack for Medal of Honor Allied Assault, so I completed that game as well. Side note, do you remember in Call of Duty World War II, where the squad's constantly talking about Kasserine, but at no point in the game is there a flashback or a mission in Kasserine, despite everyone telling you how much of a massacre it was. Well, it's literally the first fucking mission of Breakthrough, and it was a madness, my guy. What the fuck is this shit, man? Man just said give him hell. What the fuck is this, bro? How many enemies? They're spawning out of thin air. Oh my fucking god, and they only gave me about 100 bullets in my gun. Are you taking the piss? Is that a fucking tank over there? Are they taking the fucking piss? What is going on here, man? What the fuck? There's no cover. I'm sat in a hole. I'm out of ammo. What the fuck do I do? Oh fuck this, bro. I'm just gonna start bashing everyone. What the fuck do you expect me to do? There has to be some way around this. Oh, what the fucking more enemies over here? What do you mean? Literally, I thought I was done with the mission. Oh, there's still more fucking enemies over here. Oh, good. Thank God I've got 100 bullets left in my magazine, because what would I do without this Tommy gun? Honest to God. Oh, is that another tank? Oh no, that's a friendly tank. Thank fuck. But there's no cover. What do I do? Oh, for fuck's sake. How many people? Is it over? Why am I still getting shot? This makes no sense. Where the fuck are they coming from? Are they leaving the fucking ground? Now I have to jump in a tank. Are you taking the piss? A fucking tank segment with low draw distance? Oh my god, this isn't gonna go... He's held 2 bullets! Just die! So, yeah. That happened. I then went on to finish all of Breakthrough, and to be honest, it's a classic game. A lot of people say it's one of the worst expansions, but it's not. It's actually a dime. It's one of the best ones. You even get to go to Malta in one of the missions, and I'm a bit biased because I'm Maltese, but that mission was pretty sick. And at last, I finished Medal of Honor, and both the expansions took me a few days, but I was left with a big grin on my face. It was the most fun I've had in years, and I loved revisiting a cult classic, which was not only one of the first few World War II shooters made, it was the first game I ever played as a kid. But there was something missing, and I couldn't put my finger on it. Multiplayer. Now, Medal of Honor Allied Assault and Spearhead had the best multiplayer for its time. It had thousands of community servers back in the day, including my parents' own server, and both of my parents ran that server for years whilst I was growing up, and it had custom skins, custom game modes like Freeze Tag, and there was loads of other popular servers like Jesse and Girls, and we weren't even competitors. Like, every community back in the day was friends with each other. There was no toxic servers, there was no trolling, everyone got on, everyone loved the game, and you were free to play whatever the fuck server you wanted without being hated on. Multiplayer Medal of Honor really holds a dear place in my heart. However, due to GameSpy Arcade shutting down many years ago, everyone's server, including my family's own server, was shut down. Loads of modern games were coming out, and support for Medal of Honor and GameSpy was starting to fade away forever. Or so I thought. A user by the name of Own3Mall and possibly other creators created a tool that allows servers to run from different server browsers instead of GameSpy browsers. So essentially, community servers still exist. I thought this was just a myth, so I downloaded that tool, and I didn't expect it to run at all. This tool was 7 years old. Honestly, I didn't even expect anyone to even play it, let alone work. So I downloaded the tool, it detected all of my games automatically, and I started it up. The very first thing I did was bind my controls for leaning, because that was an MLG tactic of 2002, along with landsharking. But I proceeded to the multiplayer door and changed my name to the exact username I used when I was 5 years old. FBS Baby Snowman. I selected a skin and opened the server browser, and to my amazement, not only did multiplayer work, people were playing this game. I mean, sure, it was only like 3 servers and they weren't even full, but people were playing the game. And then I realized, it wasn't just any server. It was a Jesse and Girls freeze tag server. If you guys are confused, freeze tag was a game mode where if you died, you could not respawn until your fellow teammates unfroze you using a laser beam shot from your gun. And if anyone in there has you in their sights on your team, then they can unfreeze you just using the use key. And then it happened. For the next hour, I had the most fun gaming experience I have ever had the pleasure of enjoying since I was 5 years of age. I've never enjoyed a gaming experience as much as I did spending a week revisiting the first game I ever played as a child, and to be honest, I'm glad it's a classic, because Medal of Honor will never die. Well, until they fucked up by releasing Above and Beyond. What the fuck was that? Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been your boy TotalSnow back for a video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new way I'm starting to edit and produce my videos for you guys. I'm putting a lot more passion behind it, putting more time into my edits to make the best quality for you guys to watch. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment and consider subscribing. For all you people that want to play Allied Assault, this is a total coincidence, but if you go on GOG, you can download the whole war chest, which includes Allied Assault, Spearhead and Breakthrough, for about £1.89 at the moment. That's about $2-3 American, so get it while you can, while it's on sale. Even if it goes back up, it will only be about £8, but I can't think of a better time to buy it while it's on sale. So get it while you can. My friends tested out the GOG version, and multiplayer mod does work. So if you guys want to play multiplayer again, play some freeze tag, then get it on GOG, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the battlefield.